the plot thickens.
With the cat in hand.
And the chin dip.
Perfect.
What up? Welcome to OutspokenReax. Say what you mean what you say. As always, I am Cordell.
I'm Deuce.
I'm Bria.
And it is Feel Good Monday. Hope you all had a great week. And thanks for joining us for this wonderful day. We are on Abbott Elementary Season 2, Episode 13. Last episode, we got to meet, well, we already knew who Gregory's dad was, but he actually showed up in person. Mm-hmm. Tried to recruit his son to
Lieutenant Colonel Father, sir.
Have a father-son business. He said he's not doesn't want him to work for him. He wants to work with him.
No more paid
Gregory
actors.
Declined politely and said that he's got his confidence because of where he's working and decided to stick to it. Meanwhile, we had fantasy football action going on with Marissa and Ava versus Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson ended up winning thanks to Jacob. And then lastly, we had Janine struggling to get two girls to behave themselves, and then their sisters got involved, and then they was fighting, and so on and so forth. So that's where we left
But the
off.
sisters became friends.
And we're gonna go ahead and hop on into it. Before we do,
Don't know how much that was on Ginny.
Please like, subscribe, rate, review, share on all socials. Join us on Patreon where you can see these videos earlier access and unedited and exclusive content. With that being said, we're gonna hop on into it. Let's get it.
Sunflowers.
Can I grab a donut?
You talking to me? Hey,
You
you talking to me?
talking to me?
Must be talking to me. There ain't nobody else here.
I am talking to you. Can I please have a donut?
Yeah, go ahead.
Melissa is bad at impressions.
And we are scared to tell her.
We just did impressions of each other.
Could you tell?
No.
Get a donut. Come on,
Not
get
at
one
all.
fresh.
I felt very normal.
Yup, that's how normal they are.
Only
I don't know
one?
who that was.
You'll be back.
Uh,
Life is like a box.
Melissa, you're bad at impressions.
No.
Oh.
No donut for you.
Okay, now that was good.
That was good.
Pay attention, Mrs. Howard has graciously sacrificed her free period to encourage you all to get more involved in the fundraiser. For the record, I hate hustle culture, but this is important.
Thank
Fundraisers
you,
or
Mr.
hustles?
Hill. This fundraiser is a necessary evil. But when you are out there selling your candy, hold your head up high. We are not asking for handouts. Well, I'm leading the fundraising
Well,
effort. Clinton
it's a trade.
Institute, our
Giving you
students to
get
experience a
capitalism.
world-renowned.
Mistakes. People aren't paying attention to us.
Don't give up yet, David. Sometimes you just gotta put on a little
Need
show,
some signs,
so that they can
some arrows.
right?
One of them.
oh, hell.
That's supposed to be the Harlem Shake? What is
She
that?
is-
She seasoned? What's
She just did
happening?
what I did. The goddamn.
No, she did not
No,
do
she
that
did
at
not
all.
do
She
that
was
at
trying to
all.
do
I'm
the
saying
Harlem
she
Shake.
should have done that. That was a more effective
Hey,
solution.
Maurice, you came.
Yeah, you know I love an impromptu slide.
I feel like you just checked that child.
Wait, so these are your students selling the candy?
Yes, but you know they're a little sad because people aren't really buying. So
I had to see the little homies down.
yeah.
What about $10 worth of candy?
Nigga, did you just pass one of them? All right, bro.
Thank you.
That's called gang. You'll know about it one day.
Maurice, he never says LOL or LMAO or like ha ha ha. He actually sends a voice message of himself laughing. Like, listen.
Ooh.
Wow.
He followed through on
You
that.
know, maybe we can get together sometime. You know, without children present.
There's no
Unless
way
you
he was
wanna
able to
go,
hold a
bowling
laugh
or
for him to get
movies
the
or
recording out.
anywhere.
Like a date?
If you say yes. If not, I'm suggesting a group activity.
That's the right answer.
Well, I say yes.
Cool.
No.
Gregory gonna be mad. He says stay away from his coworkers,
He did say that.
especially Johnny.
Well, he's dating somebody, so who cares?
That part.
I see you selling those Wonka bars. Let me hear your sales pitch.
Do I have to?
Yes, Bruce Banner in the middle of a transformation. You do.
Excuse me, sir, ma'am, or otherwise identified human.
Way to be inclusive.
Well, you couldn't sell a scarf to Lenny Kravitz with that pitch.
Oh.
Told you to sell like that.
Mrs. Howard.
Of course. She used the tactics of a man who could turn water into wine and still only had 12 friends. Now go put those pants on before I think of another joke.
See you later, Principal Coleman.
Before you go, how long had Chris and Liam been lost? Chris and Liam, 'cause you missing a couple Hemsworths
She's stupid.
all night.
Oh, that looks bad though.
Bruh.
Oh,
No.
He said no.
we don't need money to go.
We just pick the locks on the doors of the Franklin Institute.
That's an option.
Just get one
Of course, that's her option.
In front, and while everyone's distracted,
Well,
you
it's
just
an option
resourceful.
for the team.
It's resourceful.
I got this.
Okay, she
Done.
just robbed a child.
Relax.
She just robbed a child.
These are Frank
Conan
Franklins.
O'Brien.
I just took a few of the kids under my wing and we sold out faster than a black politician. Thank you. But I'm about ready to throw in the towel. Are you sure? Because it seems like I can solve this thing like that.
All right.
But
Of course she
if you
can.
insist on failing, I could just take this money and put it towards my jet ski fund. Lake Wallenpaupack, here I come.
Wanna Pompeii?
You know, Barbara, I know the last thing you want to do is work with Ava, but maybe just this one time, it's worth it.
Yeah, you know, for the kids.
For the
For
kids.
the kids.
I will be taking some students to sell candy after school. Would you like to join us? I would love to spearhead this Gish Money project.
Get that
Get
shmoney.
money.
Get that
You better
shmoney.
shake that hand. Yeah.
How many bars did you say you wanted?
What?
I said, how many candy bars did you tell this adorable child that you would be purchasing?
Fine. I'll pick one. You got change?
Some
That was
people might
aggressive
ask for
tactic.
change, but those people aren't Sam Cooke, so change is not gonna come.
Change is not gonna come.
I was not. She's not change ain't gonna come.
So I suggest
Oh
you
my
come up with
gosh.
illness
In
for
a little
yourself.
tent.
Michael,
Oh, Malika, are you okay?
No, but I'd feel a lot better if you bought some candy for me.
Boom.
Period.
There we go. Oh, white guilt.
And Jacob really about to buy it too.
We love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
sure.
course he's going to.
National emergency.
oh, you played your part. Thank you. Ava, when I asked for your help, I did not think that you would be turning our students into a bunch
He's
of
a
scammers. And you are lucky that
Just a
God
pimp.
still needs people to forgive. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Barbara. This is how you break through the noise. You can go back to doing it how you were, but you know where that's gonna get you.
Yeah, play the game, Bobs.
It's called being a salesperson.
Fine, I'm sure we can come to a compromise and still reach our goal. No lying and no racial profiling. Those were the same rules I had when I was selling for the ACLU. Oh. American Candy Lovers United.
Oh, hey Gregory. How's Podcast Club?
Ava needed Jacob for what was obviously a fake emergency, so it was just me and the kids. It's actually the best it's ever been.
Well
Oh, hey,
then.
guess who I ran into yesterday?
Jacob,
Oh,
Melissa,
no.
Barbara.
Okay, I guess it was more rhetorical, but Maurice.
jump.
Yeah, and guess what? Oh, actually, don't. He asked me out on a date.
Watch this.
Oh, that boy tight.
Right?
Look at them shoulders. You
Be
struggling.
careful.
Why? Is he a derelict? Oh my God, is he a ne'er-do-well?
No,
What?
he's just.
What are you saying?
He's one of those all or nothing kind of guys. Intense. I just, wanted to give you a heads up.
Well, if he's someone you need to give me a heads up about, then why is he one of your best friends?
I think we both know that being friends is different than dating. Look, I'm not. No, it's just if this doesn't end well, I don't want it to blow back on me.
Oh, okay. Well, I get that. I do. But I promise you won't have to worry about any bat getting blown.
Oh. Yep, she heard it.
Yeah, me too.
Nope. Separate ways.
Yep.
Separate ways.
There you go. That was rough.
Special announcement I need you to read.
Janine, don't speak that over your
That
situation. Whatever happens, happens.
no.
Ain't none of Gregory's business, no way. You gotta explain yourself. You're a grown woman.
Good morning, Abbott. After a few incredible days of fundraising, we have reached our goal and we are going to the Franklin Institute. Due in no small part to Principal Coleman, the gorgeous, the...
All right, girl.
I technically have one more day
Got a
of
little
fundraising
compliment in
left.
there.
We can keep going. No, I don't want to push it. Come on, Barb. If we
Get some
expand
little-
to a
some
new
lunch
market and
money.
go hard, there's no telling how much we can raise. We might even be able to get a part-time librarian instead of just a Alexa with glasses. Who
Oh.
knows what else?
They got the Alexa glasses.
Look, she's thinking about the school. That's good.
Cartoon says you can't.
Can you see growth?
Milk propaganda at its finest.
We'll see the
Did you
consistency.
put any more thought into
But
getting
she's doing a great
microchipped?
job.
What? So Bill Gates can sign him up?
We'll see if she robs him or
For
something.
the spot Mo's taking you to yet? Because you should already know what you're ordering before you get there. Decisive women are hot.
Well, I don't want anything too messy, so I'm gonna get the beef ribs.
So messy.
And no, it's
Just one, two.
You can cut
He bought a bunch of
ribs
candy
usually at
for my
places like that.
kids. So sweet. Delicious, pun intended.
I just be hungry.
Yeah, I actually wanted to buy some candy. I was planning on it before we started talking about this, so I'm happy it came up because I would like to do it right now.
My kids aren't here right now.
Yeah, can't you buy from your own students?
Don't you hate candy?
Why are you guys making it so hard for me to support young entrepreneurs?
No. I appreciate you, Gregory.
Trying to
Thank you
support
for supporting
Janine.
my students.
Just like Mo.
Oh, they're doing such a good job. I'm afraid we're going to run out of candy. I know, right? These kids can sell a human day to a silver. They got hair Gregory out here
How's it
running
gonna
up a
go
school.
wrong?
You never see any students from Addington Charter doing this sort of thing.
Well, by this sort of
This
thing,
sort
I'm
of
sure
thing.
you mean
Well, she's the one who she hustled earlier in the
resourceful
season.
to fill in the gaps left by the district. Would you like to buy some candy?
$1, please?
Toilet kid.
This lady says that you sold her one candy bar for $2 when they only cost $1. Please explain. Give the lady her change, please.
I can't say I'm surprised to see you shaking down people.
I would snatch that dollar back.
Simply not church-like.
It's tough because Barb's absolutely shook her down.
Did you know that the students were overcharging for the candy?
Oh yeah, I told him to do it. Great job, Henry.
Why would you tell the
You told me you didn't say that was a rule.
candy?
It's called an incentive. It's why even after all the kids knew the Ava Coleman method, my group is still outselling yours like 3 to 1.
What have they been doing with the extra money?
Whatever they want. It's their commission. Have you never worked retail?
I have been reached.
This is the least upset I've been with Ava.
She's not doing
hold on
nothing.
now.
Henry got caught overcharging Sister Sloss, and I was humiliated in front of my co-workers in Christ.
Okay, what shall you think?
Steal from your church?
That is beside the point.
But it is.
No field trip is worth corrupting these students. You and I had a deal, and I made a terrible mistake trusting you.
Oh, she's tripping.
Jacob, what do you want?
I don't know, man.
Girl.
You've just been weird about that candy. And as somebody who knows your spirit, that ain't you. And the whole Mo thing? I mean, you seemed not edgy, but like jealous. Oh
Trigger!
my God. Do you like Janine?
You're projecting.
No. If I was projecting, I would say, do you love Janine? Because I love Janine.
Semantics got your ass. Oh, you tried to dismiss him with the.
Dun 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 dun. Ah! The plot thickens.
With the cat in hand.
And the chin dip.
Perfect.
You know how many times
lost
Henry
that
comes to
one,
my
April.
office needing pants or lunch money or something?
I'm happy he trusts you enough to ask for help.
It doesn't matter how much he trusts me. I want to teach him to make extra money to pocket so he can take care of himself. Some of our students don't have it like that.
I have been an educator longer than you have been alive, and I am well aware of our students' many stressors and financial situations.
So then what's the problem with giving him extra money?
You didn't grow up having to make hard choices. I did. And what you call scamming got me by. And look at me now. I own a school.
And we went back to owning a school.
I repeat myself. You heard what I said the first time.
I'm sorry for embarrassing you. Forgive me?
I don't think an adult has ever apologized to me before. It's
That's
kind
real.
of lit. Thank you, Miss Howard.
Oh.
We're gonna need an expert salesman like you if we're gonna make any money. You get a cut out of everything you sell. How about 5%?
90%.
Whoa.
And keep whatever you don't sell.
Deal.
Okay, there we go.
Let's negotiate.
I was like, 90% is a
90.
huge leap.
Yeah, that's all of it.
That's all.
That's
Next time I do
properly
something
compensated
else,
for your time if I'm a
I'm really good
salesman.
at, I'll make
You know, I really never opened up about this kind of stuff before. Thank you for listening.
What did he say?
Thank you for sharing. But speaking of sharing, do you want?
I need you to
this
fix
is
your
really
face.
good.
No, thank you. No.
No, I'm not done.
Delicious.
Bro,
I mildly respect it.
I don't at all. Like, no. What are we doing? She said she wasn't trying to be messy and she gonna get ribs. I thought, because I swear, I get ribs. I can literally sit there, take the rib, lift it up, and I'll just take my fork and just scrape. Whoosh, one shot, right
Sometimes
off.
you can just use your hand neatly and just tear off the meat and just eat it.
Well, I don't want to get both hands dirty, so I literally just pick it up by the tips of both hands and just scrape it off. And then I'll put that down, I'll just use my napkin, rub that up real quick, and then my hands stay pretty much clean.
I know
She's
how I
just
eat ribs.
all of it.
You know?
That doesn't surprise me.
Hands, everything.
That is how you're supposed to eat ribs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grab the rib. That's why you got two sides to the rib. You got the meat in the middle. You bite the rib. That's how you're supposed to eat ribs.
No.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm not doing that on a first date.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I don't do it at
3-4.
all.
3-4.
I mean, I do with you now.
I don't do it. That's not how I eat ribs at all. I don't like being messy.
He's bourgeois.
The bourgeois.
I don't like being messy.
You can get clean afterwards.
Get your bib.
And then, especially if my nails are a little
Elbows
bit
off the
longer,
table.
now I gotta clean my nails. That's a whole thing.
You go into the bathroom and wash your hands. Make sure you dig under your nails. It's a whole thing.
Exactly.
You'll
So
be
you
all
just
right.
Cut that thing.
You gotta mentally prepare for what food you finna eat, then your hands gonna get messy. Like a seafood boil, I know I'm gonna be in the bag, you know what I'm saying?
Can't do
With
that on the
sauce
first
and
date
the
either.
potatoes.
Don't eat seafood, so.
Yeah, that's your
No
loss.
one's talking to you.
I was just
I
giving
thought I
you
was
an
included
example.
in this conversation.
Not the seafood part.
I was talking about the mess part. I was
Yes.
talking about the mess part. What's another example? Chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use your fingers for the chicken wings.
I do use my hands for chicken wings.
But you can just use one hand if you want to, have drink hand, napkin hand, remote hand, or something.
No, I actually need two hands for some reason.
All right. Other parts of the episode.
Okay. Ava, hell of a job.
She thinking about those kids.
Miss Barbara, you a pain in the behind this episode. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Barb's stock has gone down throughout this season, and Ava's stock has gone up for me. It's crazy. No.
I see you, Ava.
This is the best Ava has been as a principal. She was not only accomplishing the goal of getting the students to where they need to be, but she taught them street skills. We don't have enough street skills.
Street skills.
No.
I thought she just taught them business.
Yeah.
You can
For the
upsell.
street.
You can No.
When
Is
I say
legit.
discreet, I'm saying not in school. Like when you get outside of school and you out in the real world. I'm sorry, the real world skills. Is that better?
Business skills?
Real world
Sales
skills.
Advertising.
For the streets.
Right? Like, I
Marketing.
don't understand what you mean. That's stuff you learn in school. There are business classes. There are sales classes.
But these
so I'm very
classes,
confused.
because a lot of the time, especially in America, we are learning fluff. A lot of the things that we learned and had classes for are not applicable to anything that we're doing. Skills like this, typically, you're not learning these type of skills.
In college?
I'm talking about in elementary school. We need to learn them early. Get them in the fabric and the foundation.
Oh, only if you want to sell.
No, you're always gonna need to sell yourself for one. So being able to tap in
No,
with
this is like upselling.
that's a little bit of math, but you're also having to sell it yourself.
Not math. I
you
mean,
need a story.
Like upselling. Like, how do you upsell yourself?
I mean, there was no upselling yourself. You just set the standard price. You feel me? The standard price was the upsell price. So it's still upsell?
An upsell is $1, but I'm selling it to you for $2. I'm literally upselling so I can get more profit.
Ava, you did a great job.
She did.
Good work. Jacob, it's your cinnamon cupcake.
Gregory, you taking this L,
Being
bro.
extra.
And I'm pretty sure he lost his. I'm pretty sure him and Amber are not a thing.
This
I'm
sounds.
pretty sure she
might
broke
be.
up. And they said why, and it was like the same reason that the other girl did. And we was like, ooh, she called him a broke boy as well.
Oh.
Like, I feel like
It
that
sounds
happened.
familiar.
Well, that's too bad.
So I'm like, he out here single. But I mean, it's whatever.
That was so good. That was a good sip of water.
Anyways,
You don't like when I appreciate
any other
my sips.
No. Any other thoughts?
Mr. Johnson's relationship with that cat was weird.
He's a cat person.
Companion.
It was very dramatic.
He is living alone in his bachelor pad. Be nice to have some company, that's all.
How long was Milton around for? 3 days?
A few days.
It don't seem like it
Child
lasted a
bottom for
week.
show and tell, which she wasn't supposed to do. So, nothing done got lost.
And the janitor took it. Who would have thought?
No, the janitor found it.
Verbiage, semantics. You're right. But he was being dramatic. But I appreciate that he cared for his faux child. Fur child. Fur
That's
baby.
it.
Faux fur. Faux fur.
All right. With that being said, we're going to wrap this thing up. Please like, subscribe, rate, review, share on our socials. Join us on Patreon where you can see these videos earlier access, unedited, and be a part of our exclusive content. Until next time, I am Cordell.
Deuce.
I'm Bria.
Be easy, be breezy, and please
Feel
take it
good.
easy.